Hey, come see us do stand-up comedy in Tempe, Arizona, Columbus, Ohio, Dayton, Cincinnati, Lexington, Burbank, and Honolulu. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. Trump just called Biden out for failing to lead. Reporter, have you reached out to Biden? No, I haven't reached out to him. I think he's sleeping right now. So this is all. Trump has started a GoFundMe for the people affected by the hurricane. Let's listen to Trump.
Have you reached out to President Biden about federal relief efforts?
No, I haven't reached out to him. No, I think he's sleeping right now, actually. Being responsive. The federal government is not being responsive. But they're having a very hard time getting the president on the phone. He won't get on. And, of course, the vice president, she's out someplace campaigning, looking for money. So they have to be focused over here. It's too big. This is a really bad one. And the governor's doing a good job, but he's having a hard time getting the president on the phone. They're being very non-responsive. We're also going to be we're talking with North Carolina. We're trying to get them hooked up with communication. They're totally closed right now. North Carolina has really been hit hard. Really, really been hit hard. The hardest. And we can't even get in there right now. And there are a lot of people that have been injured or worse. Very bad. North Carolina. We're working with the people in North Carolina now to get them hooked up for communication.
So guess what Trump's doing? Donald Trump's GoFundMe for Hurricane. Is it Helene? Hurricane Helene victims raises over $1 million, like in the first hour. That's not really. So let's read a little bit.
Tell the victims not to take the money because he's a bad man.
Yeah. Donald Trump's fundraiser for Hurricane Helene victims has received more than $1.5 million in donations in less than 24 hours. At least 133 people lost their lives when this season's most powerful hurricane ripped through 6 southeastern states. Yes. Hang on. Malcolm's telling me something. Oh, it's up to $4,186,000 raised. Yes. Trump's campaign finance director, Meredith O'Rourke, set up a GoFundMe for MAGA supporters to offer their financial assistance to their fellow Americans impacted by Hurricane Helene around 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. As of 7 a.m. on Tuesday, the fundraiser had reached $1.6 million, with the largest donation coming from former Georgia Senator Kelly Loeffler, who gave $500,000. Well, now it's up to 4.6? Is that what I said?
3 million.
It's up to 4.1 million. And here it says, look, up to 3 million. Look at that. When Newsweek contacted Trump's team for further comment, spokesperson Stephen Chang said, "Where's Kamala?" Newsweek has contacted the campaign of Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris for a response. Newsweek, did you get a response? Vice President Harris, who has not yet visited the affected areas.
She's busy.
She spoke at FEMA's headquarters on Monday, saying, "Our nation is with you. We will continue to do everything we can to help you recover and help you rebuild, no matter how long it takes." Okay, that's what she says.
She sounds like a hurricane czar.
Yeah. Trump criticized the response of President Biden's administration to the disaster during a visit to Valdosta, Georgia on Monday, when he said that State Governor Brian Kemp was having a hard time calling Biden on the phone to discuss federal emergency relief. Is that true? But earlier that same day, Kemp had told reporters that when he spoke with Biden on Sunday evening, the president told him, if there's other things Georgia needs, just call him directly, which Kemp appreciates. So I'm getting two different stories there. Trump also said he has received reports that the federal government and the Democratic governor of the state were going out of their way to not help people in Republican areas. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre pushed back on this at a press briefing on Monday when she said FEMA had rescued and supported around 1,400 people across affected areas. Here's a little bit.
Out of how many people, though? That doesn't really... Okay.
Right? So here he is visiting Valdosta, Georgia.
Oh, that's very good. Thank you, fellas.
How are you? God bless you. We are praying for you.
Everybody got their shirts at Hooters, it looks like.
Absolutely. We love you.
Okay, so that's that. I thought that was funny. I thought it's kind of funny he started a GoFundMe, but Now it's real money, $4 million. I would love to see what they do with that $4 million.
Wow, dude! Remember when Lahaina they gave everybody $600 and then like they didn't get it?
Yeah,
They couldn't even get the $600.
they haven't built one house back on Lahaina.
Well, that's going to be one of those new cities that of
Yeah, one of those
clean
15-minute
future.
cities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lahaina
it's an
used to be
island.
was the crown jewel of West Maui. That was the place where we were told to go. It was this quaint little village and all these shops and restaurants, and it's right on the water. And of course, it's too. Of course, they got rid of that place. Of course, they did.
Where else are billionaires going to live, Jimmy?
Where else are the billionaires going to put up their? Of course.
When you hear about how bad China is for destroying the cultural heritage of China during the communist revolution because they want to get rid of the old, and that's exactly what America does right here. That's my favorite. It's the exact same shit. Wipe out the old culture and put in some awful gaudy crap. How is China different than us?
Hey, come see us do stand-up comedy in Tempe, Arizona, Columbus, Ohio, Dayton, Cincinnati, Lexington, Burbank, and Honolulu. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.